a nutcase, a lunatic, a wild eccentric. At least those bits were true. And then, of course, when you start to do well, every form of abuse known to man is thrown at you. You're a bigot. You're racist. Homophobic. Transphobic. Anti-Semitic. Am I missing anything? Any other forms of abuse that they might have done? Fascist. Sorry, I missed fascist. How could I be so silly? And every form of abuse is thrown at you if you dare to take on the establishment. But far from being any of those things, all I wanted was for us, as voters, to live in a free, democratic country where we elected the people that made our laws and were able to sack them at the next election. We've made a massive advance forward as a political project. Well done to Herman Van Rompuy, who of course we called Rumpy Pumpy. And then the leader of the Socialists got up and said he's a very good chap, and the leader of the Liberals got up and said he's a very good chap, and then I got up as the leader of the rebel group, the ragtag assembly of Eurosceptics, eccentrics and lunatics, many of whom now are winning national government right across Europe. So successful as our campaign is. A second glass of wine at lunch, I've no idea, but anyway, out it came. I said, you have the charisma of a damp rag and the appearance of a low-grade bank clerk. And the question I want to ask, the question we all want to ask is, who are you? Now this caused some reaction. They were all standing up and screaming and shouting, and the President of the Parliament was trying to cut off my microphone, and there was an absolute hullabaloo going on all around me. Well, I didn't know what to do, so I just got louder and louder and continued. And I went on to say, amongst many other things, I was warmed up by now, you see. I went on to say, well, maybe the reason that you actually want to abolish nation states, get rid of our flags, our identities, parcel us up to this new project, is because you come from a country called Belgium. Now, it may not always cross over to an Australian audience, but taking the mickey out of Belgium is a European sport. The great question is, name a famous Belgian. And of course they shout out Tintin, fictional character. They shout out Hercule Poirot, fictional character. They could have shouted out Herman Van Rompuy, but no one's ever heard of him. Real problem. You know, I was educated, well, I wasn't there very often, but when I was there, I was taught critical thinking. All right? Here's a problem, here are two solutions, and you as a grown-up make your own mind up which of those you support. That is what critical thinking is. That is what our young people should be taught in a free society. Increasingly, the left, the extreme left, have so dominated our universities all over the Western world that youngsters are being taught, whether it's about climate change, whether it's about mass migration, whether it's about sovereignty of nations, they're being taught, here is a solution that is the correct solution. Here is a solution that is virtuous. Here is a solution that you must believe in, and the people who think the opposite are evil, bad people. That is wrong. And it's time we had governments and leaders who said, unless universities start to teach our young men and women to see both sides of every argument and to make their own minds up, and as they do that, all public money for universities stops. That needs to happen.